G'day, g'day. It's another bloody gorgeous day. Particularly bloody gorgeous, actually, here in Christchurch, New Zealand today. I've been talking with Binny, in the comments. He says, could I please make a clearer video of how to adjust the ball governor on the Microcosm engines, H75 and is it 92? Let's have a look. It's actually surprisingly simple. Have a look with me. Right, let's get this running the way it is first without changing the speed of this, and then we're going to look at changing the speed of that. So look, for the first thing you need to do, as always, one of these engines, check that the atmospheric valve is going to go in and check that the spark plug is clean. I've been cleaning these with meths lately. That's filthy. I've been cleaning these with meths lately because cleaning them with my petrol that's already got oil in it is not perfect. Obviously, if you have carb cleaner or something like that, even better. I just usually dab it on tissue. It's pretty clear about how much crap is in there. Copper ring is still there on this one, which is good. That's going to go straight in. Okay, and as you guys have probably seen before, I use an extended 8mm socket. It's an 8mm socket with the bottom drilled out so it can fit over that, and then an extension soldered into there and drilled through. That's my spark plug socket. It works very, very well. So we should have firing. Yep, I can feel that click on. And I put a teeny tiny drop there. A little bit over those. A little bit on the gears. Spinny bit. Poppy and outy thing. Sure that's what it's called. We've got some stuff in there we should do, so let's do that as well. I mean, I just don't remember the last time I did it, that's all. And let's be thorough. Right, as you probably know, I use a mixture of about half oil and half grease to stay on the camshafts, on these soft camshafts that they are. And I usually brush that on. Okay, that's pretty clear, isn't it? There's our camshaft. Nice and covered in oil, actually, really good. So let's put some of this thicker goop on there. Good, happy with that. We also need some ordinary oil in there that will splash off, the 30 SA oil that will splash off and up into the, not the big end, the little end of the conrod. So you want some splashing off there as well, splashing off the crankshaft. And as usual, it's not a bad idea to clean the grease off the high voltage thing and just make sure that's not quite touching anywhere. It's not a bad idea. Okay, this engine hasn't got perfect compression like some of my others do from Microcosm. So I'm going to start this with power tool. Yeah, so, but anyway, put Mr. Large 4-cylinder engine away for a second. I still need to do some tuning with that carburetor. Probably as I do with this. Let's see what we can achieve. Okay, so I think the batteries will probably be fine. We need some gasoline, as you guys insist on calling it. Goodness me, what's wrong with petrol? because gas is gaseous and petrol is petroleum distillate. So there's my premix petrol going in there. I'm going to give it a full tank. This engine does run hot. The cooling is pretty useless. So that's the main reason you want to get that. I'm going to put some straight in here. The main reason you want to get that hitting and missing as delicately and nicely as you can, get the governor governing as slowly as it can, is because otherwise the damn thing runs too hot, and that shortens the life of these desktop engines. Let's start her up, see what we can get, and then we're going to start tweaking the speed. Okay, so we've probably got oil stuck here. We'll just oh yep, there we go. And I seem to remember that the is a single speed carb is for a hit and miss engine, but it's really fussy. So we're going to take it in and out. Try and clean that oil. And then as we run it, we're going to okay, I think we'd better turn on the ignition. That seriously would have helped. Thank you, Thomas. You're such a genius. Yeah, okay. So that's a good start. Let's try that again. Okay. Okay, I think it needs a little bit more adjusty stuff there. Richer. Okay, a little bit more adjusty things. I'll wait till it warms up a bit. So we want one powerful firing, not big. We'll just wait till it evens up a bit as that clears through. Getting there, and it's running too quick. Except for when it does that, and that's my big problem, I think, because if I slow it down, it's going to just die when that happens. See this? Right, let's slow it down. Oh, come on, get stable, get stable. Okay, right, let's switch that off. Okay, you can hear where that's at, right? Okay, so this is really hard to adjust. Watch, are you ready? Okay, let's try that. The top of this screws onto the bottom of that, and it actually adjusts the speed. Now, you could put some Loctite or something in there and get it at the place you want, or damage the threads to get it to the place you want, so that it's not going to change. Of course, it's really traditional to have the ignition on when you start these, generally speaking. Let's try that. Yeah? Everybody notice the difference? Now that might be unspinning itself even more. Yeah, it has been. So, yeah, it's gone too far. And that's the problem. So I'd done it up quite tightly. Anyway, I'm screwing it in. There you go. So that's tightly enough for it to stay there. Let's just see how that goes. No, that's not really loose enough, is it? Okie dokie, hokey dokey. Let's get into this. Oh, my old eyes are failing me here, but I think I can just see what I'm doing. Is that loose? Yeah, I can't tell. Right, so you can just take that off like that, okay? Fine, right, and there that will come off. Or not. I don't generally do it like that. I generally take these ones out of here first. Because they will need to come out, you know, obviously. You can't get it out without them. I mean, you can't get it apart to look at that spring, which is in here. And like I say, rather than the fuss of taking this apart and taking bits off that spring, it might be better to put something really thick in that thread there to get it to the right place, you know, to turn this to the right place so it doesn't unturn itself. Now, having just taken the other one of these out and not having remembered where I put it, you should always put these in some kind of little cuppy receptacle. Right, where's my other one? I mean, that's so tiny. You can honestly put them down and they're gone. You know, that's it. You'll never see it again. Well, maybe not that tiny, but tiny enough. Dangerous. Oh, there's the other one. See, underneath my screwdriver. Just moving my light. Try and get my old eyes working. Okay, so that's already undone. Okay. And this is it. This is where you take one half off of the other half. And there are a spring. And that's the bottom bit, which I've never done anything with. Our thread that the whole thing winds into is up here. So you could put some Loctite in there. Okay guys, I was just thinking about a way to be able to adjust this without it coming loose. Remember, we have a spring like this, and yeah, we can loosen the spring, we can push the spring shut, we can chop or grind a little piece off it. Okay, let me just talk this through. There's another idea I've got. Drill that through. Thread it all the way. And use a screw on this side so you can actually adjust how far up this is. I guess we have to be careful of those balls coming out and hitting the side of that. It is possible to bend those in a little bit. I think I'm going to try and squeeze this little spring shut a wee bit now that I've just put it down and lost it. Springs are not only small, they roll. They roll like little buggers. Where are you, spring? Spring. Spring. What the hell? How did it get away from me?
2,000 years later.
Oh, there it is. It's actually just camouflaged. It was right in front of me. Okay, so let's Oh, no. It just sprung away. And I heard it go poing into the distance somewhere.
One eternity later.
Damn. Where are you, spring? Oh my god, it's on the... No, it's not on the floor. That's something else. Miles! Yeah. I need your eyes! Bottom. Okay, that should be fine then. Right, let's try that. I've found a replacement spring for the one I've let ping into infinity. To infinity and beyond. And it's a pain. It's a pain. These are a pain. Right. I'm still struggling with my eyes. Okay, if you have a tight end of the screw, that needs to go up. Because that's the end that's not going to wiggle around, up and down. Okay, do that up until you have to clip it into those, that thing, and then... Okay, getting there. We shall see when we start this up how stiff and how long that spring needs to be. This needs to be strong enough to pull that out when it returns. Getting this to pop in and out. Now it's not the same with you guys with the other hit and miss. What is it, M92? I don't think you've got that pin. You've got a much easier, so your problems are not as bad. You can do what you want with the spring and everything in there. You don't have that issue with this pin popping out, not popping out. What is that? That's my little lost spring. I just found my spring. Right. Oh, here we go again. Take all that stuff off again.